we're gonna just take our hands and we're gonna push them together in front of us and do a couple of deep breaths, all right? So we're gonna count to 5 right here, and you can try to push your hands as hard as you can against each other and try to keep them in the middle of your body, all right? And we're gonna do some deep breaths. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and you can shake it out. And if you have one big sock that you want to work with, I have like one bigger sock, but smaller socks work too. You can put 2 hands really close to the middle of the sock, and then we're just gonna pull, and we can do some nice deep breaths while we're pulling too. Yeah? Nice. Seeing some really good pulls right now. All righty, great work. All right, so our first game is gonna be the stuffing sock game. So you have a pile of little sock balls, right? And we're gonna take them apart maybe, and we're gonna put them on the other side of the room, or maybe like just in another spot. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep one sock over with us to start, all right? So I have a little pile of socks, and I'm just gonna put it right over there, all right? And then I am gonna come to this side of my room. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of a relay race, all right? So you have this one sock, and you have those socks over there. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go walk over to your sock pile, pick up one of these socks, take it back, and try to put it inside this sock, all right? And you're gonna keep doing it until this sock is all full, all right? Does that sound good? All right, so we're gonna do it as a little race. You can do it as fast or as slow as you need to. So I'm gonna start with my sock.
Do we have our socks piled over? Can you give me a thumbs up if you have your socks ready? All right. Good job.
Great. Awesome. All righty. And whenever you're ready, and you can put your pile as close or as far from if you want. So if you want to be doing a little bit of running here, you can put your socks really far away. But if you don't really want to be getting up too much, you don't need to put your socks far away at all. All righty. And then when everybody's ready, we can go ahead and start stuffing all our socks into one big ball, all right?
All right. Can parents help a little?
Mom's gonna get some new socks, and Mom's gonna get some new socks, okay?
All right, that sounds good, Henry. Go and get another sock, my darling Lil.
And before we get going, if everyone's still setting up their socks, we can also do a little bit of a stretch. And we can just like hug our knees to our chest a little bit to stretch out our legs. Nice. And you can do both knees at one time if you want, or you can do one knee at a time. I always like to do one knee at a time. Great job, everybody. All righty.
All right, I think
we're already ready with all of your socks. Yeah, you're welcome to go ahead if you have all your socks already. And if you're waiting, that is totally fine too.
All right, Lil, do you want to go and grab some more socks? One at a time, go. We're going to run at our house.
Nice. I'm going to do a little bit of running too.
Downstairs neighbor up.
And we're just going to see how big you can get your socks ball. And you're going to show everyone when you're done how big your socks ball is. So do your best.
Change of plans. I'm gonna put all the socks into the hat.
Yeah, that works too.
That's a great idea.
You're supposed to scoop.
You want to show everyone?
We have a stuff.
Wow. That is a very full sock. That looks good.
Good job.
How's everyone else doing? We getting close? I think I have 2 or 3 more socks left.
Henry, that looks great. Charlie and Vinny, you're doing a great job too. You're lucky the puppy isn't with you, right? I had to put my puppy on a leash.
Alrighty. I'm done with my sock ball. Is anyone else still going?
Well done, Emily. Good job.
I'm still going.
Good job, Dominic.
Awesome. You got this.
Yeah, he's in this nothing. He's playing.
Lyra, it looks like you got your sock full up too.
I'm returning the socks.
Oh,
I have 7 socks in here.
7 socks. Wow, Charlie, look at yours.
I have 4.
You're 4.
That's pretty
Vinny, how many
crazy.
did you get in?
Get it, Vinny. You're showing him.
Lila.
Whoa.
100.
Wow. Lily, look at Dominic's as well.
Someone has a sock in someone's hat. 7 in mine.
That's Henry's, yeah.
I got 7 in mine.
Nice.
Almost the same age as me. I got 7.
You got 7 too?
No.
Yeah. You sit down.
I got 100.
Because that's a little bit too many, right?
I picked 7. 8. I have 5 in mine.
Wow.
I have 7 in mine.
Wow, you just keep on going, huh?
Great job.
I'm gonna wrap it up until it looks like a soft ball.
Look.
Nice. It looks really good.
Don't do
That was fun, Callie. Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Now, what we're going to do is if we have our big sock balls, we can either use the big sock balls or if you, with the hat, it might fall out. So if you just want to take out a couple of socks and make a smaller ball, that is okay too. And we're going to play a game called hacky sack or just don't touch the ground, right? So what you have is your big sock ball. And we're going to play a game with it where we're trying not to let it touch the ground. So we can start out where
Like
we use our
hot
hands,
potato.
right? And we can throw it up in the air and catch it. And if this is really easy for you, you can play it where you're not allowed to hold on to it. So you need to just keep it up in the air like this and try not to let it touch the ground. And it's okay if you drop it and it hits the ground. You just pick it up and try again. And that is perfectly fine too, all right? So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna give you a little bit of time where you can work and practice this. And then in about 3 minutes, all right, we're gonna all come back together and everyone's gonna say like how many times they were able to hit it in the air without it touching the ground, all right? So you wanna see if you can hit it a bunch of times in the air without touching the ground. And if you can only do the throw and catch thing, that is fine too. And you can do it with 2 hands if that's better. And remember, dropping it is fine. And we'll get right back up. And if you're sitting down, that is okay. And if you're trying to get a little bit more movement, you can stand up while doing it too and kind of walk around the room that you're doing it in. And that can make it even trickier.
Mine touched the ceiling. Me too.
Whoa. That's
Me
super
too.
cool.
Mine's actually knocking the ceiling.
Wow, guys, you must be really strong to make it touch the ceiling.
Yeah, I haven't done that one yet.
Oh, mine nearly hit me in the face.
Thank goodness it's soft.
It threw mine to the ceiling.
Wow.
It threw mine to the ceiling.
Wow.
Come over this way, Vinny.
Mine hit the computer.
If you've managed to get 10, try to get 11 maybe. Just try to beat your own
I
score.
think I got 20.
Whoa! I keep dropping mine.
Can we then throw back down? Then I catch it again.
Wow.
Ooh, push up. With that. Don't do that again. Don't do that again.
No.
We're gonna have a big accident again. Charlie, simple.
Lydia, are you trying to tie a knot in yours?
Oh.
Look to the ceiling, Vinny. Because it's fun. Vinny, come back, please. Just try to catch it. Yeah, that's it. Catch it.
How's it going, Dominic? Did yours? Oh, there you are.
Look. Whoa.
We just stopped for a minute for a little drink at our house, so don't forget, if you're thirsty and you want to stop for a little drink, you can.
Yes, breaks are all good.
Oh.
It's important to listen to our bodies.
1, 2. Okay, it's going number 2. 1, 2. Whoa. Whee! Whoa.
Emily, how are you getting on?
Right here.
Good.
Good. How many of you managed to count up to?
40.
40?
Wow.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Forty-one. 41.
Whoa.
10.
All right. So how high did everyone get? What number did everyone get to?
I think 47.
47?
9.
That
I
is
got 9.
crazy.
Good job. 9 is great.
9 is amazing, yeah.
I'm gonna go practice some more and see if I get to 10.
Okay. You can definitely get to 10. You got this.
Vinny?
All right. How about everybody tries one more time to get one more than their highest number? So Dominic, you said you got 40, so try to get 41 maybe. Yeah?
1. I got 41.
Whoa. So maybe try for 42. All right. Everyone try to do one more. That's your best one yet.
I got 42. 43. 44. 40. 5. 46. 47. 48. 49.
Wow, you're just super fast over there.
50.
Great. And once you've made your last attempt, you can come and sit back down and do some deep breaths.
I used the song, guys. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, let's go on for 58, 59, 60, 61.
Henry, do you want to come and do some deep breaths with us? All together, in through our noses and out through our mouths. You ready?
Yeah.
Hey,
Can I tell you my favorite game? I put my hand right here and I try and blow my hand further away. So I do a big deep breath in through my nose. And then I try again and blow it a little bit further. And then I keep going and see how far I can get it. Oh, and then I wiggle my fingers and let all the breath go.
That's definitely a good one. I also like to see how far I can hold out my hand. Can I hold out my hand all the way and still breathe on it? Yes?
I want to show you my new sock record. It was 61.
Wow, 61 is pretty high. That's crazy.
I think I got 70.
Nice. Alrighty, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a couple of stretches to get ready to do the next fun game, all right? So we're gonna start, I just like to shake it out a little bit. We can shake our arms and shake everything. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something called cat-cow. So this one's really fun. So you get to pretend to be both a cat and a cow. So we go on our hands and knees, right? And so then we go like this, like a cat. And we can hiss, because you know how cats arch their back sometimes. And then you go like this, like a cow. And you can put your back down and try to get your belly to touch the ground and try to get your head to touch the ceiling. And that's more like a cow, right? So we're going to do that together. So you're going to be on your hands and your knees. And then what we're going to start with is, as a cat, you're trying to point your head to the ground and your back's trying to touch the ceiling. And you can wag your tail a little bit and go meow, or if you want to. And then we're going to turn into cows. So now we try to get our butt and our head to reach for the ceiling. And we're trying to get our tummy all the way down to the ground. And we can kind of moo like a cow if we want to. Moo. Great. Alrighty, we're gonna be a cat one more time. Meow. And then we're gonna become a cow. And then we'll be done with this one. Nice. Alrighty, and then another animal that I like to turn myself into is a snake. It's called the cobra. So you can lie down on your stomach and you put your hands on the ground. So you can either put your forearms, so that's your elbow and your hand on the ground, or you can just put your palms. I like to do my forearms. And what we're gonna do is we're just pushing up, up, up. And we're trying to look to the ceiling and try to get our chest facing the ceiling if we can. And we're gonna do really deep breaths together, all right? So if you're kind of facing a wall, try to blow so far it'll blow the wall away. You can go. Nice big breath. And if that feels easy, you can go all the way up on your hands like this. And keep doing some big breaths. Nice. Everyone's looking great. Alrighty. And then when you're done, you can roll back onto the ground and sit up slowly.
That was hard.
Yeah, that one's tricky sometimes. If you practice it, it gets easier. Alrighty. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take apart our fun sock balls that we were just doing. And we're going to play a game, I call it sock golf. So what you do is you're going to choose somewhere. So if there's like a little chair in your room or a bucket, I have a little bucket right here. But if you have a chair or just a spot that is a good place to gather all your socks, what you're going to do is we're going to go to the other side of the room. So I'm going to take this bucket. I'm putting it fairly far away from me,
Can
and
we
I'm
just like
moving
take
away
out
from the
our
bucket.
socks first?
What?
Can I take out our socks first?
Yes. So you want to take all the socks out of your sock ball if you can. Nice. That's a great little hamper bucket. That's perfect for the game. Ooh, yes. Or a hula hoop. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to take the socks we have and we're going to try to throw them into our bucket. But it's a little bit like golf.
Like basketball.
Exactly. Well, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the sock, and it's like basketball because we're trying to aim to get it in somewhere. But it's like golf where, like, if you miss, it's okay. You just go to exactly where it landed and you try again from that spot. And then you try to get into your bucket, all right?
Okay.
So it's totally fine if you're missing a couple of times because it should be a bit of a far distance. Because I'm going to go all the way to this side of my room and I'm putting my bucket all the way on that side. So I'm not expecting to get my sock in on the first try, and it's totally okay if you don't either. So if you throw it and you miss, that is okay. You're just going to get up, go pick up the sock,
I got it in the first
and throw it in
try.
from where you are. Alrighty. Has everyone deconstructed their sock balls? You all took all the socks out?
We learned here that the socks bounce, so you have to try and be careful in the sock balls because it took Lily 5
Not a few.
times. Yeah. And you did it on the first time. Well done.
Nice. Alrighty. And if you can, figure out where you're going to be throwing the balls. So if you have a
One's
hamper or a
moving out
hula
the
hoop or a
basket.
chair, perfect. A basket's great. So whatever you've got, and then just bring all of your balls far away, all of your socks out far away from that basket or hula hoop, because we want to challenge ourselves. Alrighty, and you can get started whenever you're ready. And once you get all of your socks into the basket, you can dump out the basket and move it again and try a new spot to throw.
I like this because as you get closer and closer, you can keep trying and trying from all over the room. This is a really fun game. I like it.
Great.
When is the time to go to get the socks out of the bucket?
What do you mean? You have as much time as you need.
Jane, every time I miss putting a sock in, I put the basket closer and closer.
What you can do if you want is that you can try and get the sock, and then wherever the sock lands, then you can try again from where the sock lands. So you don't need to maybe move the basket closer, but your sock hopefully will get closer. Dominic, are you going to have another go?
Yeah, and if you finish filling up your bucket, you can dump the socks back out of your bucket and try again.
Hey, dumping out the bucket.
Closer this time.
Yay!
Well, it looks like Charlie got into the goal, into the bucket. What happened there?
Nice.
I got all my socks into the bucket.
Well done.
Great.
Good job.
All right, everybody can dump out their bucket maybe one more time, and we're gonna try and see if you can get in the socks in the least throws yet. All right, so if it took you 10 throws before, trying to make it 9 throws now. All right. All righty.
I'm stuck in jail.
Okay.
I got out of jail. Yay. Mine was 3 tries.
3 tries. Whoa.
Tell them.
And whenever your bucket's all filled up,
You can tell.
come back.
3 tries.
5 more.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, really.
You can tell how many tries you had.
About things it's not.
Many tries.
Oh my God.
That thing was 10, 11. Yeah, without Charlie's jail.
I did.
So, how many times?
Lyra, how many did you do?
We did.
3
Wow.
in a bag.
Well done. Good job.
Okay.
Yep, I got all of them.
Got 5 tries.
Oh, you fix it already.
What the heck is Charlie talking about jail? We talked about jail.
Vinny, are you watching yourself on the TV by any chance?
Yeah, we're watching TV.
Are you watching yourselves on TV?
Yes. Yes. My brother talked about some jail things that he pretends that he is pretending to be that this is a jail.
That's
funny. Get me out of jail.
Callie, what's our next move?
All righty. If everyone's all done, then our next move is we're going to go back to kind of what we did at the beginning, and we're going to just recenter and do some breathing again. All righty. So we're going to do.
Close my fridge while you're doing this, please. Thank you.
Breathe out. All righty. And now we're going to do some stretches for our arms, because I'm sure we all just worked them out a little bit while we were doing all our exercises. So we can start by shaking them out a little. I like to do a little wiggle wiggle. All righty. Now the first stretches for your arms is you can just take one arm and you put it straight across, and then you just hug it to your chest as close as you can. So you have one arm that you're waving with, and you swing it across. So you're waving to the side, and then you can just hug it to your chest. Great. And we're just gonna hold that. And you can kind of wiggle your body a little bit while you're doing it if you want. And we'll count to 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll do the other arm now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job, everybody. All right, and then there's one more arm stretch that I like to do. And you're gonna take one hand and you're gonna reach behind you and touch your other shoulder if you can. And then you're gonna take your free hand and put it on this arm, and you're just gonna lean a little bit. Nice. And we'll hold this one for 10 seconds as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to switch. So you'll take your other hand, reach back and touch your shoulder. And then you can put your other hand anywhere on your arm, really, and lean. Great job. All right, so now we're gonna do a little thing with body awareness that I like to do. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna work through all our body parts and we're going to wiggle them, squeeze them, and then relax them, all right? So I'll talk us through it together. So what we're gonna start out with is our toes. So everybody, you can just wiggle your toes a little bit like this, and then squeeze them really tight. And you can do that a couple of times. So you're gonna wiggle and squeeze. And then I just want you to relax your toes and put them back down, all right? Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it with our whole feet. So we're gonna start from our ankle and we're gonna wiggle our foot like this. And it's just kind of having fun, having a little foot party. And then you can squeeze really tight, squeeze your whole foot. Nice. And then you can relax and put it down. Great. And if you were doing both feet, that's good. If you only did one foot, make sure you do the other one as well. Great. So we'll do that for 5 more seconds, where you can just do the wiggles and the squeezes. All righty, and now we're gonna put our feet down. All right, and now we're gonna do our whole leg, all right? So you can kind of lie down if you want to, and then you can just kick a little bit, have a little bit of fun with it, and just go like this. And then squeeze your legs really tight and hold them still if you can. Squeeze them as tight as you can. You can try to push them together, or you can squeeze them in and try to get them to touch either like your tummy or something. And then you can relax and wiggle them again. Great. And then you squeeze them tight. And then you can just relax. Great. And now we're gonna move and do our hands. All right. And I want you to really, while you're doing this, think about how your hands are feeling. So you're gonna wiggle your fingers, wiggle your hands, and then you can squeeze them into fists. Great job. And then you can relax them. We're gonna wiggle them again. And then we'll squeeze them into fists. And then relax them. All right. So now we can do our whole arm. All right, ready? And we're gonna wiggle our arms. Ooh. And then we can squeeze them super tight. And then relax them. One more time, we're gonna just wiggle our arms. Great, and then we'll squeeze them super tight. And then relax them. Great job, everybody. All righty. And we can just relax for a little second and do some deep breathers. Yeah? Great job. All righty. So now that we've done all of that, I actually want us to try the hacky sack game again, all right? Because what I think we're gonna notice is now that we've done some practice, we're gonna be even better at it. So we're not gonna do the whole time. But for example, somebody said they got like 40 or 60 or something. So try one time and see if you can do even better than you did before, all right? And whenever you're done, you can come on over and wave a little bit. And just say hello. All righty. Great job. All right, we can do a couple more stretches with our bodies if we want to. Does anybody have a body part that they want to stretch with me today?
I do.
Yeah? You do?
Yeah, I think we all spend so much time on our screens right now, maybe our necks. What do you think,
Perfect.
Charlie?
Yeah? All right. So when we're stretching our necks, what we can do is we can do neck circles, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take our heads and we're going to start by looking really far down to the ground, and then we can draw a big circle with the top of our head and be looking at our ceiling, and then go back to our chest. And you're trying to make your circle as big as it can be, and you don't want to go too fast. You want to go nice and slow with these ones. And you can switch direction. Great job, everybody. And another thing that's important when we're looking at our screens is sometimes our backs get tired too. So we want to make sure we can sit up straight, and then we can kind of fold over into a really tight little ball, and then sit up straight again. And then squeeze ourselves into a little ball. Great job. And then sit up straight one more time. That's great. And we're going to do one more ball, and you're going to squeeze for 5 seconds, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to sit up and shake it out. All right. And then there's another stretch that I think is usually pretty fun. And so what we're going to do is we're all going to stand up together. We're going to start out. We're going to kind of hold our hands together, bend over, and we're just kind of going to let ourselves swing our bodies a little bit. We're just going to kind of swing like this. So you're going to bend over and just let your body swing. Great job. And you can swing a little faster if you want to. Great. All righty. And then you're going to stand up and you can scooch out your legs a little bit further. So then you're kind of making a V with your legs. And we're going to fold over and do some more swinging.
Dominic, you want to give that one a go as well?
All right, and then we're gonna stand up and do one last big step, kind of as far as you can get your legs out. Great job. All right, and then we're actually gonna go and we're gonna try to touch the floor if we can. And you wanna reach your fingers down towards the floor and see if you can touch it. If you can't, that is a-okay, fine. If you need to bend your legs a little bit like this, that's okay too.
Good job, Henry. Well done. Well done, everyone.
Great job. And you can stand up. And now another good exercise for our lower legs, our calves, and also for our arms is we're gonna actually go to a wall and we're gonna push on the wall, all right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk over here and you're gonna take one foot and you're gonna kind of put it backwards behind you a little bit. I don't know if you can see my feet. And the other foot should be forward, all right? And you're gonna try to keep your feet flat on the ground. So you see how my heel isn't up, my foot is flat on the ground. And then we're gonna just stand right here and we're gonna push on the wall as hard as we can. So like you're trying to be Superman and just break right through the wall, all right? And you're just gonna hold that push for as long as you can. So both hands should be on the wall. You're just gonna push, push, and we're gonna do this for 30 seconds, all right?
Good job, everyone. Try and push your wall away.
Great job. 5 more seconds. All right, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch legs. So if this leg was backwards first, we're gonna put it in front of us. And the leg that was in front of us first, we're gonna put behind us. And remember, we want our heels on the ground. So our feet should be flat right there. They shouldn't be like this, it should be like that, all right? And we're gonna go ahead again and push that wall as hard as you can.
Dominic, I think I saw your wall move. Keep pushing, you're doing really good. Charlie and Vinny are both working on the same wall. Their wall might move. And Henry's having a good go at it too.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
All righty, when you're done, you're done. All good. We can go and sit back in our comfy spots. Great work, everybody. Did anyone manage to push their wall all the way? Wow, nice job. Yeah, sometimes I push my wall so much that I feel like I'm sliding backwards, which is always a fun one. All righty, now we're gonna do it.
Exhausting.
Yeah, was it exhausting? All right, good, because the next one is pretty relaxing, all right? So we're gonna do the deep breaths together again, all right? So if you can push your hands together, that's always a good one to center yourself, but you don't have to this time around. And I just want you to relax the rest of your body and just do some really deep breaths together, all right?
And I'm going to see who I can see who's sitting the stillest.
Yeah. So do a big breath in through your nose. And then out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. And as we get relaxed, remember we want to sit up straight and try to get better posture as we keep on breathing. Great job. And like we did earlier, if you want, you can put your hand in front of you and do a deep breath in. And see if you can feel your breath on your hand. And breathe it away. Great job. All right. We can also stretch out our legs a little bit more again. So I know we did it earlier and then we did some fun exercises. So what you can do is you can just put your legs out in front of you or you can bend one, that's fine. And try to touch your toes if you can. If you can't touch your toes and you can only touch like your knee, that is okay too. And you want to sit down and try to reach for your toes. Great. And if you're finding that 2 feet is really tricky for you, it's totally okay to bend one of them and only do 1 foot. Five more seconds. And we can switch legs. And we're going to try to reach our other one. And 3, 2, Great job, everybody.
Awesome. Well done, everyone. Callie, was that our last stretch?
I think so, unless anyone has something else that they need stretched.
Well, I think that this was so much fun. Thank you. Dominic, what was your favorite game or favorite stretch?
My favorite game was the sock thing.
Was the catching? Okay. Emily, what did you like the best?
The sock game too.
The socks. Wonderful. Charlie and Vinny, what do you think was the most fun?
Pushing the wall.
Nice. Good. Henry and Trumi, what did you enjoy the most?
Slowing the soccer.
Nice. Lyra, what did you like the best?
What did you like best?
I liked to throw socks.
Yeah, the throwing socks was fun. All right. And we have a new friend, Rowan, who just joined us. Rowan, I hope you had a really good time. Can everyone say a big thank you to Callie, please? Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Callie.
Thank all of you guys for participating.